Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and today I'm going to have to begin with a little bit of a revision on a previous stance. For it seemed as if enemies didn't react when you hit them, and I feel as though part of it is I feel now that part of it is in the Uchigatana, my reliance on that weapon. And I think that's one of the difficulties that Souls games have. Let's make the camera smaller. So now I'm back in Anor Londo, once again, fighting these Silver Knights. I think I've almost kind of considered them like a test case scenario for weapons now. And we're going to dodge that. We didn't dodge that. That's okay. And, like, now in a previous case, if I was trying to use the Uchigatana doing that, I would have died. Especially now, with this guy with his lightning sword. Like, I was still being kind of lazy and terrible against these two guys, but I feel like the point still stands, is there's still a lot about this game that I don't necessarily understand. Like what does stability mean? How strong must an attack be in order to actually go through an enemy's guard? How strong does a weapon need to be in order to destabilize their stance? Like, I was thinking the only way to really defeat these guys was pairing the other day, but right now I'm using Astoria's greatsword. And that was something that I was looking for as well, is a greatsword that I would be able to upgrade, not with Titanite scales, not with twinkling Titanite, just regular large Titanite. And this has the Astora greatsword. This seems pretty good. Also, I've gone without a shield now because I feel as though, like, Dark Souls 2 is what really kind of shifted me over to not using a shield, to kind of treating the shield as a means of, like, easing your way into the beginning of the game, but eventually something you're going to have to get rid of because it's holding you back. But before we continue on into the profane capital, it appears that I've missed something, and that specifically is related to the collapsing bridge. Because I did not run along the bridge that clearly is labeled as falling apart. I don't know which way is going to be the safest way. I looked up areas and bosses that I might have missed. Now, oh, hello. All right, let's just run. Oh, hello. I have attracted the attention of the skeletons. Okay, I can't climb down from this side. It looks like I'm gonna have to run to the other side to climb down, and I'm sure there's a skeleton or two following me. But that's fine. And then this path should be able to lead me to another area. Although it seems I haven't, like, this is the only path towards an optional boss that I've missed so far. Oh, hello. You're coming to me. Alright, that doesn't necessarily do bad damage against him. But what I definitely need is more... Oh. That did a lot of damage against... Oh, yeah, that did a lot of damage against me. What I need is more endurance. Because I can only get, like, 3 swings out before I die. Sorry, 3 swings out before I run out of stamina. I'm seeing actions and then I'm combining things that are unrelated because... Why does this... Is there somebody building the bridge? Like, who's rebuilding the bridge in their spare time? Maybe the game was expecting me not to die against him? But to live? Also, there are skeletons down here, so that's an issue. Ah, hello, skeleton. Did that hit? Ah. It's a resurrecting skeleton. Okay, is there a... Oh my gosh. The camera is fighting me because I'm attempting to find this... Although it's very kind of this guy for killing these skeletons for me. It seems as though he does not like the skeletons as well, which, you know... Did the skeletons defeat him? You know, I will accept that. I will accept the fact that the skeletons dealt the final blow. A witch's ring. Probably sorcery related. Oh no, pyro related. Close, not quite. The Witch of Islith and her daughter, scorched by the flames of chaos, taught humans the art of pyromancy and offered them this ring. Every pyromancer is familiar with the parable that tells of the witches espousing the need to fear the flame, and teaching the art of pyromancy to men in hopes that they might learn to control it. Alas, I'm not much of a pyromancer. I do not romance the flame. I romance the pie. That's bringing back American Pie memories. Maybe I shouldn't be romancing any pies. The Smoldering Lake. Hold on. Is this Blighttown? Is this the remains of Blighttown? Okay. Oh my gosh. What is hitting me? Really? Is there something that's hitting me? Or is it just by being in the water? I'm unsafe. Like if I run across... Oh, hold on. Something from up top. Oh, I see it now. There's a couple of ballistas going on there. You know, let's go back. There's this bonfire over here. I think I have enough items to level up. So let's do that, and then I'll cut back to my return. All right, I raised my vitality a little bit. So we've got crossbows to the right of us, which seem like the thing I should pay attention first. Like maybe if I can deal with these ballistas. I can then explore the rest of this area in relative peace. Yeah, hello. I was gonna say, was that enough? Alright. Some twinkling titanite for ourselves. Oh, hello, another one of you. Get back here. Get back here. Ooh, a titanite chunk. Could this be betrayal? Probably. Like, that looked like, it was trying to lead me towards a trap. Visions of friend, but despair. Hello? Is it just you in here? Horus the Hushed. Oh my gosh. That completely missed. Wait, hold on. We haven't tried this yet. Okay. I feel as though my decision to go with the Astora Greatsword, to give up the shield, like... And it's all really because Dark Souls 2. I think I still went sword and board for most of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 in my first attempts playing those games. But my recent playthrough of Dark Souls 2 really kind of changed my approach. Instead of, like, that sword and board approach, I went two-handed for a good, like, last third of the game. And I feel that really has affected how I play Souls games. And maybe Bloodborne a little bit too, has affected how I play Souls games. Run. Oh, it's an enemy crab, of course. There always needs to be more enemy crabs. Why aren't you firing at the enemy crabs? Oh, damn it. I'm not entirely sure if I can actually access the ballistas now that I think about it. Like whether I've sent myself up on a mission that can be completed. Or whether I've sent myself into giant enemy crab territory. Yeah. That is probably the easiest time I've ever had with any of these giant enemy crabs. I don't think I can reach them. Are they just a minor annoyance that you cannot really avoid? Or destroy, should I say? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Serpentine. Serpentine. You can't hit me when I'm dodging. Such sick dodges. All right, oh. I'm not even sure I can recognize where this zone even started at this point. All that for a large Titanite shard. Wow. I think this might have been... Nope, nope. Is this the start of the zone? I think this is where the Smoldering Lake began, yeah. Alright, well I still need only one more Titanite chunk. I keep saying sorry today. It's probably because my brain is all wired up from a very busy week. But the week is over. The weekend approaches. And we're playing Dark Souls 3. Things could be worse. Alright, let's head serpentine our way to the other side of this tree. Oh, hello. Okay, let's serpentine our way to the other side. We did not serpentine good enough. Also, I suppose one of these days I need to actually watch the show that I'm referencing. Speckled Stoneplate Ring. What is the name of this show? Double bonus points if you remember what this show is called that I'm referencing. With my frequent calls for serpentine. Oh my gosh. Oh, there is a lot going on here. How much damage did I just do to you? I cannot see your health bar. Like, I probably don't need to fight you. Ooh, Shield of Wands. Alright, let's go grab this item. Heal up. Okay. We have 3,271 souls. Let's go traverse this fog. Oh, hello. Hello, old Demon King. Ah. I don't like the fact that you have this area attack. Okay. It's not that terrible. Ah. Ah. That was longer range than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be very short range. How many moves do you have, sir? Why do you need this many moves? Ah. Okay, if push comes to shove, I could still use a, I couldn't roll past him because I was stuck in the level geometry. And him. Oh my gosh. That part of the area was not big enough for the both of us. Okay. I'm just going to run by Giant Worm. Hope I don't get hit by giant ballistas. This place does not seem like a particularly good time. Do not go on vacation. To the smoldering lake. Okay, I should, in theory, be okay. Yes. Should we worry about our 3,000 souls? Oh, that was convenient. Ah, that was not convenient. Alright, let's run behind here. Heal up. Oh, of course. Of course your stupid flames go straight through the environment. And somehow my attack missed him. Even though he was standing right next to me. Cutting back to the boss. Alright, back to the old Demon King. Well, that wasn't as bad. Nope. Okay. I feel like... I tried to dodge, but... I thought about dodging. Okay, let's get away. I feel like all of his geometry is just very inconvenient. Like, the whole geometry of his boss. Like, I'm constantly getting swept up in it. Yep, no souls to retrieve, but you know. Alright. Seems to be an okay strategy. And it looks like I can dodge that one, like, follow-up strike. Alright, now we're on Form 2. Yep, that missed somehow. Alright, let's back up a second. Are there, like, a whole bunch of dead Demon Kings in this arena? Alright, it's actually relatively easy to dodge, as long as I focus on dodging. Let's back up a little bit, heal up. We don't really need a heal that badly, but that's more towards just to avoid, like, let's say if I get myself in a predicament. All right, and there he goes. Fantastic. Giant butthole. Of course. Of course. I have 25,000 souls. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to save up... yeah, I'm going to save up some souls real quick at Anor Londo, and then I'm going to cut to the next place, which is the Profane Capital. Alright, we have returned to the Profane Capital with our new reproach. Let us see how that turns out. Yeah, especially since we're going to be fighting more of these big gargoyle types. Oh, hello. Just hurling flames? Or is it the pot itself that's hurling the flames, not the people? Okay, this is an awkward spite. It's an awkward place to be fighting any big guys. Especially while also getting pelted with fireballs. That went way better. I think I started talking about this or just earlier today, but I forgot where I was going, and I may not have included anything about this at all. And I feel as though it's very easy to dedicate yourself to one specific weapon in a Souls game. It's not a good strategy, but it's very easy to succumb to that strategy because there's a lot of things riding on it. First, practice with the weapon. Every weapon has its specific move sets, and you get accustomed to that weapon. Second, the stats are generally built for that weapon. Bloodborne, I swear to the Hunter's Axe. I don't need other weapons, but is that holding me back as a player? Would I improve in Bloodborne if I actually tried the other weapons? Would I improve in a Souls game if I tried weapons that I normally don't necessarily use? And that's the thing, like, how much of it is stats, how much of it is practice? And sometimes it's very easy to decide, like, you're not going to really try other weapons because you're not familiar with them, and because you don't even have the stats to equip them. And so if you want to even try said other weapon, you might also have to find yourself putting stats into positions where you might not even ever find them to be useful, just so you can unlock the use of that weapon. Like, Astora's Greatsword is convenient because it is a slightly higher dex requirement. And then I also used the Sharpstone infusion, which emphasized the dex bonus. But there are plenty of greatswords that I haven't really used because they require more strength. And I had gone with the dex build. So if I wanted to experiment with other weapons, I would have to essentially restructure my build, which would take time and souls. But if I did not try the Astora's Greatsword, I might not have had as simple of a time as I just did against that giant stone gargoyle. The moral of the story is you have to experiment with other weapons, but that doesn't mean that a Souls game is going to make it easy for you. Oh, hello. Ladies in white? Men in white? Who knows what's underneath those robes? Ah, hello. Another stone gargoyle. That was a nice try. It feels like I made a very smart choice that incorporates a much stronger weapon that fits my playstyle more. And that's the trick. That's the trick for Souls games, is manipulating the equipment you're wielding, the stats you're gaining, until it somehow clicks to your tactics, your approach to the game. And it may not be easy. You may have wasted points in areas. I may have wasted lots of points. Ah! Oh, we both whiffed it. That looks like progress. Never mind. That looks like progress. I spoke too soon. You don't deserve this. Be wary of up. Okay, let's get rid of you. fireball tosser, and then you... Oh, you are... Okay. Damn it. Getting this last hit on this one guy is... There we go. Finally. It did say beware of up. I was warned. No, no. Dodge, please. Thank you. All right. Ember ahead. But are you a monster? I don't think this one's a monster. Also, it's interesting how few invasions I've had since, like, I've only experienced invasions in this game towards the beginning in that that forested region. I forget the name of it already. Be wary of miscreant. All right, which one is the miscreant? They are both miscreants. Amazing. Nice jump kick. But like that, it also kind of, maybe that shows a little bit about Dark Souls 3 players' styles. Like, once you get to this point, like, how few people are still playing Dark Souls 3 today? How many of them wander around these areas? Nope. Nice jump kick. So this guy does not like to get staggered as much. Oh, never mind. There he goes. All right, let's actually also take a look at what's down this way. Are they just pretending? Are they gonna come alive if I go far enough? Just rusted coins. I don't trust these two, though. They did not come alive. Who would have thought? All right, let's see what waits us through this smoky, fog-filled door. Weapon ahead. You know, sure, why not? Yeah. Yhorm the Giant. Ah, friend. What do they mean by weapon ahead? Wow. That was extremely small amounts of damage. Wait. Weapon ahead. Storm Ruler. Is this one of those fights where I need to actually equip the weapon to deal decent amount? Could this be sadness? Or is that just a bonus weapon for... that? Damn it. Ah. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to, like, slowly chip away at his armor. Ow. Until it breaks. Or it could be the Storm Ruler thing. Okay, let's run. What does the Storm Ruler look like? Oh, I saw it for a second. Let's run. Okay, that is incorrect of my assumption. There's something I'm clearly missing. And I don't know what. Or this is just going to be the longest fight in the history of man. Alright. I don't like to normally do this, or do it at all. But I'm going to look up what the trick is to fighting Yhorm the Giant, because clearly I don't know what the trick is to fighting Yhorm the Giant. And clearly there's a trick, but it doesn't seem to be telegraphed, or at least telegraphed to me clearly enough. So, cutting back to the boss. Okay, so apparently he's weak to the Storm Ruler, and the Storm Ruler has very specific ability sets. And this game is trying to kind of call back to the Demon Soul boss. I forget the name of, but who also has a specific weapon to a storm. How am I doing it wrong? I'm clearly doing something wrong. Oh my gosh. Let's look it up again. Cutting back here. Okay, so apparently what I needed to do was charge the sword until it glows white, and then it maintains the charge. Like, the sword in Demon's Souls was a lot easier to use. All you had to do was attack. There we go. Nope, nope. Stop rolling into level geometry. Alright, let's run to the other end of the boss room. Charge up. Run, 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 run. Damn it. Heal up. And it doesn't even use magic. I thought it was going to be using magic. Yeah, not as cool as the giant sea mantis that's flying through the sky, who launch lightning bolts at. Oh my gosh. Heal up. All right. The fourth Lord of Cinder defeat. Also, I found out that because I didn't do enough of Sigrid's quests, like Sigrid didn't show up. I've never been very good at doing the side quests in a Souls game.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
Like, I could, in theory, look up a guide, follow that guide meticulously to every side quest point, but it doesn't sound that interesting. Who are you?
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a lord.
Also, your voice didn't really sound like what would come out of your body, mouth. Place basin at a statue of a beheading knight. Not a beheaded knight, a beheading knight. Chalice used an old ceremony in which Lothric knights take their vows. It's only a formality now, but it remains an empty practice. Oh, he's in the process of being beheaded. I can see that now. I don't even know where I am. This is not convenient. This is not a convenient time for a boss fight. Hello? That. Yeah. Damn it! That's not good. Ah. This is highly inconvenient. I feel like this boss fight placement could have been a little bit kinder on me, because I had just walked away from one boss fight. I have no idea where that is. Like, do I have to go back to the giant's room to teleport to that space? Like, where was that in... Where was that room? I'll reallocate my Estus flasks and look up where the hell that was, because...
It wasn't it?
I do not know. Alright, it took me multiple walkthroughs to find information and pages to find where in the map the dancer of the Boreal Valley is, because I think everybody just assumes you would defeat her the first time. Ah, here we are. Ah, retrieving your souls really blocks the screen. Let's back up, heal up. Now that we have 10 Estus. Ah, nice sweep attack there. Dancer. Out. Also, let's heal up again, because we actually do need it that time. Ah. Damn it. I rolled directly... Yeah, I don't think I really do enough damage with the strong attack to necessitate it over the weaker attack. Oh, of course you need 2 swords. Oh. That was a convenient miss on the dancer's part. Look, how long does your combo really need to be? Alright, well, at the very least, it's a fairly easy path to get to the dancer, because the dancer's all the way back towards the beginning of the game. Like, it would have been convenient if the game decided, you know what? Because we've switched you to a completely different location, that you haven't been to for many hours. We're going to switch the bonfire that you restart at. Aha! I feel like I roll too many times. That is one of my many weaknesses. Come, do that jumping attack at me. Nope, that's good enough, actually. I'm actually surprised I didn't get hit by that attack. Oh. We're in spin mode. The spin cycle has begun. Cutting back to the boss. Okay, I really tried to get that last hit to happen. Like more than anything else. Let us light this bonfire. let us go back to the Firelink. And then I imagine I have to go back to the beheading statue before I can continue, but let's take a look at the soul we just got. This multiple souls. We got the Yhorm the Giant. Is the descendant of an ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighted blade and a stone-hard shield. And the dancer, the Pontiff Sullivan bestowed a double-slashing sword upon a distant daughter of the former royal family, ordering her to serve first as a dancer and then as an outrider knight, the equivalent to exile. Let's see, lonely Yhorm became a lord of Cinder to put the profane flame to rest, knowing full well that those who spoke of him as lord were quite insincere. All right, let's go put his remains on where they're supposed to go. All right. Now I guess who is left? There's just the one. High King Lothric, last hope of his line. Let's see what we can get with Yhorm the Giant's soul and the Dancer's soul.
Aha, that's all.
And the Demon soul. That was, oh yeah, I think I looked in between. You got Flame Sorcery and something else. Restore HP for self and broad area. Well, what if I want to take care of an area that is not filled with broads? I'll stop. Let's see. I could also get curved swords. Curved swords. Paired enchanted swords that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon the dancer of the Boreal Valley. These blades, symbolic of the dancer's vows, are enchanted by dark magic in the right hand and fire in the left, mirroring the Pontiff. And then there's the Great Axe of the Demon. The Machete of the Giant. The Demon's Fist. Yhorm's Great Shield. Neat.
Now.
All right. Let's level up. In the meantime, got any suggestions for some... Ooh, do I actually have enough? I probably don't have enough Titanite chunks, no. And I probably can't buy them yet.
Ashen 1.
All right, I'm gonna level up. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Then Tuthaken. Farewell, maiden.